There's an extinct animal news thing I put on my Facebook the
I
other
heard
day.
about this, yeah.
You read about it?
Yeah, it's good.
It's kind of silly, but it's also kind of cool because anytime an animal that we thought was extinct comes back, it's very cool. However, what makes this one the coelacanth of mollusks, Peter's like, those are, nope.
I know what a mollusk is.
Oh, good.
What's a coelacanth?
A fish that was
Okay,
extinct
the fish
for
of
66
clams.
million years.
Oh, okay.
And this clam believed to have died out 40 million years ago.
Wow.
And so a tiny clam species has been found alive and well that was gone for 40 million years.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
40,000 years. Sorry,
yeah.
40,000 years, not 40 million years.
But it's a tiny little clam.
Tiny little clam off the coast of California, of all places.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, Santa Barbara even.
It's just, to me, it's funny that we even knew it existed.
I know. Like, how did we... Oh, it can only be from fossil records.
Right.
Yeah, interesting.
But, I feel like for this guy, whatever his name is, something Goddard, that discovered the Sinatoya kooky, that must have been a pretty good day.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I mean, it's like one of those things. It's like a clam this big. It's from the deep sea, right? It's like this little white clam. All we know about it is from finding like shell middens and cliff walls and stuff like that, and then it's like, oh, cool, they're still here.
Yeah.
But it's not. That's why maybe I didn't like get like all super stoked about it, right? Because it's not like, oh man, there's this bird, this primate, this whatever, and it was here just 20 years ago, and nobody else has been able to find it. This is like, oh yeah, we didn't know this bivalve was here. Here it is. Like
It's also also like there's only a small percentage of people who would be able to discover this thing.
Who would care
in the water and like notice that this is.
Well, they weren't even looking for. I mean, they were literally looking through tide pools for sea slugs.
Right.
And they find this weird little clam.
And I as well, like even as someone who knows the California coast and creatures very well, and most marine biologists would look at that and just be like, oh yeah, this is some juvenile clam species. You know, like you wouldn't identify it quickly. Yeah. So I don't know. It's cool. I don't mean to downplay such an interesting thing, but it's just sort of like, even the guys who found it were probably like, neat.